Hello, dears, and welcome to Mars Musings of this week. Thank you for all your feedback on the live series, for joining us on money, financial freedom, investing, and it's just been so amazing, to be connected around these topics with you. And today I really want to speak about another one that's just so dear to my heart, and that's financial PTSD. It's not termed as that, but so many people at the moment are reaching out about it, either because of there being inflation, recessions, COVID aftermaths, but really that constant worry about money, about finances, that's tapping on your shoulder. We have PTSD, but financial PTSD, not termed as this, is really that constant anxiety and worry that's making people wake up at night. And the statistics are absolutely insane. But there are so many people at the moment not able to sleep, waking up, feeling anxiety about money. And I just really do not believe that we were born to work 9 to 5 or whatever it is to pay rent, electricity, our expenses, and be stressed about it. And it is such a big factor in today's society. The worry about money, the worry about when the next paycheck is coming in, about budgeting, about all these aspects, because it's nagging us on the shoulder. And the PTSD can be a constant thing or can be impacted by a big impact, such as either losing a job or finding yourself in COVID without money circumstance, whatever it is. It can either be one big incident or smaller ones kind of hammering away at you, okay? And so it's really important, I feel, for us to understand this within ourselves. And I have seen time and time again with people I've worked with that this comes up because we're still feeling this trauma. It might not only be ours where it's coming from, but that scarcity might be coming from our past, from our ancestors, from the way they dealt with money, from war, from times where they really went through famine, whatever else it might be that's still lingering within us. And the real important thing to really get rid of this is to understand, number one, your story, what is really happening within. So is our container full? What are we holding in there? And the more that we're able to let go, the more that we're able to plan and look at our financial future, so that we're not constantly worrying about money, that we're not constantly worrying about the paycheck or how much we have in our bank account, but we can actually move from that worry, that state of unknowing, towards investing for our future and securing that. And investing doesn't have to be from a lot of money. It doesn't have to be with a lot of knowledge right now. It's really kind of moving that step of changing our mindset and thinking investing is only for men, investing is only for people who have a lot of money, investing is not for me, to actually moving to build that trust, right? To emptying out those fears or whatever else is in there to allow you to build up your financial future. But that structuring can only come when we've done that journey, when we've understood the importance of it, and really just wake up to the fact that we don't want to be constantly worried about money, that you don't want to be waking up at night worrying about what's in your bank account, what expenses are coming through, are you going to be able to make the next month? When we are able to plan, to look at this, to invest, we can say, okay, I'm a freelancer. 1 month I might get more money, the other month I might get less. I know my budget. How can I work with this? What are my goals for the future? What are the expenses coming up? How can I factor this in? And how can I work towards building that financial freedom, which is something completely different for everyone along their path? So I really want to address this financial PTSD because I feel it is so important for each of us to get on top of it. And it is possible. The thing that you need to realize, and I think that everyone needs to embrace in a way, is that possibility of living without financial anxiety, of living without that fear. Am I going to make it next month? What is it going to look like? Can I afford my future? How is it going to be growing old? And so if any of this speaks to you, if you are on the brink of kind of deciding that you want to make the shift, you want to look at your finances, you want to move away from these worries and set up your financial future, then we are running the Female Investment Group, probably the last live sessions starting this week. Tomorrow, actually. So we are going to move through this whole module of really bringing you to understand your budgeting, your debts, your real emergency funding, to looking at your goals, to mapping your future, to putting the buckets in place, to really having your investment strategy and asset classes ready for you to go. Okay? So this is really the kind of mindset shift, the kind of energy and money that you're putting to work for yourself. And we are really excited about this. We've run one group with incredible results for the women. We've started the female investment community, which we'll share more about on the back of this. But the idea is to really get more women to invest, to move away from financial PTSD, to move away from the fears about the future, about their finances, towards a life where you are not waking up at night, you're feeling financially free, on your path to financial freedom at least, and have financial well-being, which is the most important aspect I feel to look at. So if any of this speaks to you, please reach out. We have the last few spots available, and this will probably be the last one that we're going to teach live in this format until we migrate it into an evergreen program. So that if you want that kind of hands-on live help, we have also a few spots that we were offering for one-to-one coaching for anyone. So this really feels like something that can be important to you. There'll be one bonus 1-hour session for women who really want it as part of the course, who really want to tap into it, and just reach out to me. Please DM, reply back. I'd be so happy to help you. For me, it's been such a big stress to think about finances in this way, to grow up with it, and to just really wish that we would have had this education at a younger age to build up our financial future. But it's not too late. There's always a good moment to start, and that's today. It's like that saying, when you should have planted a tree, maybe 20 years ago, but now is the next best moment. And I would say the next best moment to start looking at your financial future, to taking hold of that, is when you feel ready to step into it. So, hope this resonates. Let me know any feedback around investing, money, finances. So happy to receive it. And let's just keep going on this journey to build our financial freedom for ourselves as women.